Reimagining Career Readiness and Hiring with AI. Thank you so much for joining today. And we're all talking about AI agents, and I'm sure you're hearing a lot about it, right? It's an exciting time in the world of AI, building AI agents that are able to drive cars and do many other things. And we are building something that's going to impact our everyday life. But before we get excited too much about what the agents are going to do for us, let's set the context a little bit. The world is in an interesting stage when it comes to talent. If you talk to the students and professionals, there's quite a bit of struggle going on when it comes to finding the right jobs, and people are spending a lot of hours optimizing their resumes, applying to hundreds and hundreds of jobs, and not necessarily hearing back. The other side is equally suffering, as if you're an employer, you're drowning in the number of resumes that you're receiving. A lot of these are also coming through bots. So you're not able to really process all of the people that are coming in and figuring out who's the right for your audience. Career Center, caught in the middle, are actually struggling to support a growing number of audience, and also the amount of data they have access to, they are not able to support the students either. So you might be thinking that, okay, AI must be helping in that space. We think that there is a better way of implementing AI. We took an extremely powerful system that can process humongous amount of multimodal data and put them in a world where we're still stuck with the world of resumes and job descriptions. It's feeling like a sports car in the LA traffic. So at nSpire, we are reimagining how talent development and talent acquisition is going to happen in the future. And we are going to do that using AI agents. Today, introducing Theo and Cynthia, two agents, one connected platform. With the amount of time I have, I will only be able to talk to you about Theo. Cynthia, if you're interested in, we are at B21, please talk to us. But let's start with Theo. Theo is the future of career coaching and companionship at scale. We just learned about what if every learner could have their own personalized learning management system. In our case, that's exactly what we're building, is a personalized career coach that truly understands who you are, is available 24/7. It's multimodal, that can help you do pretty much anything and everything that you need in your career. So we have been talking to a lot of professional students and working with a lot of organizations and universities. And I'll show you a couple of things that Theo is able to do today. Obviously, it's going to be ever learning, but let's start with something fairly simple that we have heard from a lot of students and professionals. Is I go to a networking event and people ask me, tell me about yourself. It's a pretty simple question, right? But most of us struggle. So let's see how Theo is able to help there.
Theo is here to help you refine your pitch, whether you're preparing for a networking event or something more casual like a coffee chat. You can choose the length of the pitch you'd like to work on. Once you've tried it out, Theo will give you thorough feedback on your performance. Theo offers constructive feedback to help enhance your pitch, improving both your answers and the overall pitch ideas for short and long versions. You'll receive a video of your pitch to review yourself, and you can also share it with advisors or peers to gather their feedback. Additionally, Theo provides insights into the delivery and content of your pitch. As you keep practicing, you'll be able to track your strengths and weaknesses over time, with Theo offering key tips for success.
Great. So hopefully with that, you are not stressing out about pitching yourself. Now, another interesting thing that we have also heard is people go and learn different subjects and topics, but when it comes to actually really challenging themselves, getting ready for those product management, marketing, sales interviews, they don't have a good way to practice for it. Well, Theo is able to help there as well.
Explore different career roles. Theo's Domain Deep Dive is for you. You can find pre-built domains available in this section. Choose one and get started. Let's choose machine learning. You can select the length of your conversation and get practicing. Theo now has an interactive conversation with you in natural language. Theo asks you follow-up questions and makes you think deeper. This helps you understand the boundaries of your knowledge. Having self-awareness helps you navigate interviews better and helps you identify where you need to put your efforts. Post-finishing your session, you get instant feedback on your domain expertise and competencies. Scrolling down, Theo guides you on next steps, areas for growth, and strengths. You can also examine a question-level analysis, with Theo recommending answers. The specific feedback helps you understand your depth, and if it is a field that is interesting to you.
Well, we launched this about a month ago, and we have seen tremendous amount of interest as people go in and try to understand these different subjects in a very personalized, different ways. Now, resumes I talked about is not necessarily the best way to represent yourselves, but it's still there, right? It's going to be there for a while. So we do have a way for Theo to help, but we have taken a different approach.
Resume intelligence goes beyond keywords and is able to help you identify critical gaps needed for the job. Theo offers you guided questions to assist in improving your resume. You can simply answer the questions, and as you chat, Theo analyzes your answer to determine if it helps to improve my match score. Fantastic! In this case, the score went up by 2 points, indicating that Theo believes your experience can effectively address this gap in your resume. Now, you can generate an updated version of your resume with the new experience included. You can choose to have an ATS optimized resume, which includes keywords to get through the current systems, or a content optimized resume, which retains your personal writing style. You can also generate a cover letter and be all set to apply for the job.
So now that you have an interview coming up, Theo can also help there.
Ready to prepare for a specific job interview? Practice anytime with Theo. Get started by uploading your job description and resume, which creates your job space. Your job space has different practice types, as well as your progress scores. For instance, you'll have self-introduction prep, behavioral question practices, all tailored to the job. There is also a mock interview that you can take immediately. You can choose how many questions you'd like to tackle in one session, then start your mock interview. After you take the...
So the feedback is also very personalized for all of that, individual jobs as well. So you can practice behavioral, practice mock, and it's very personalized and tailored for your needs. But it's not about, Theo is not about AI only, right? We built the platform where we could bring the career counselors, the coaches, and the mentors together. So you can bring in mentors into the same platform and work with them together. Let's take a look.
Doing a couple of practice sessions, you can share your practice for feedback with mentors and peers. Theo's sharing feature takes away the scheduling hassle, ensuring quick collaboration. You can share all your work and choose to include or exclude Theo's analysis in the sharing process. With this feature, you can easily manage who has access to your practice and specify what they can access. This is especially useful for sharing with mentors and getting pointed feedback on specific sections of your storytelling.
So with that, obviously we can collaborate with whoever you want. You can choose what they get to see, and we can delete them later on to complete privacy. Now, all of these activities that you're doing with Theo, whether you are building your resumes, you are practicing for a job, all build into Theo's knowledge base about who you are, so that in the future, Theo can truly represent you. So instead of sending your resumes, now you can send a Theo skill sheet that represents a lot more about who you are than just a resume. All of these work that we have done with Theo are also available to the career counselors and the admins. They can see real time who is using the platform, what are they using it for. They can also drill down into an individual student to make sure that they know what the students needs help with. It's a very, very effective way, data-driven way for them to help the students. With that, we hope that our broader vision is that with Cynthia and Theo coming together, we want to free up 80% of the time that people spend today in optimizing resumes to building skills, and only 15 to 20% candidates being seen by any employers to 100% of the candidates being interviewed with Cynthia. And also for all of the career centers, they should only be making decisions based on data and helping every single student in their personalized way as possible. With that, thank you so much for your time. We are in B21. Please talk to us if you're interested in Theo or Cynthia. Happy to talk to all of you. Thank you so much and have a wonderful GSV.